Welcome to what is assuredly going to be our final episode of this park build, whether or not it takes me 3 hours to finish it. We need Suchomimus. It's the last species we want to add to the park, combined with Baryonyx, which we haven't cloned yet. Cheaper expeditions, but you need a little bit of a backup, which can just be, I guess, you. Sure, we get the money back, so we have enough to deal with a storm if it shows up. The Dilos had some critical die-off, but since we can sedate, it's no longer actually a big threat when the herd gets undersized. So we're definitely past the leg of the game where I rage impotently at rampaging dinosaurs that have developed crippling social issues. Let's go ahead and wake up friends here. Now that we've got a new one in. Hello, Dilophosaurus. Okay, well, this basically... Oh, the Ichthyosaurus are dying off too. That's the second one that's gone. I think we cloned, what, 3 new ones or something? That sounds about right to me. And socially speaking, we need about 6. So we probably want to deviate over to doing some Ichthyosaurs. I mean, the synth cost is at least super cheap. It just takes everybody to do it, but that's fine. Knock that out. Why are you... Oh, we're at power. Probably from putting that pen in, I guess? Alright, I don't see any reason to research large power stations. We'll stick with smalls. We can put this in... We can just put this down here somewhere. That'll be pretty well... Oh, look at how that kind of puzzle pieces together. Almost like it's intended. We'll put it here. Now, obviously, we can't cross that structure, so we've got to... Yeah, we got to work out some compromise there. That's fine. Paths reset every time you load back in. That's not this one. Yeah. Alright, there we go. That links up. Okay. And 1 minute on these, 1 minute on those, and you'll be fine soon too. Oh, that's another carcass. And food poisoning on guests. Did I get the carcass? Yeah, we did. Okay. Rangers returning. Great. Go to thing. Go take care of my neon pink buildings. And this apparently Barbie themed park. What is happening here? Missing ground at 84%. Why are you bad? Social fussy large app. I mean, fine. Okay, yeah, alpha's being bullshit. Got it. Dominance 83. There's no reason for that other one to be the alpha. In fact, yeah, okay. Okay, they're fine currently. Why are you bad? What is... Huh? What is happening? Why are these territories separated like that? And this one's not even like in... Okay, that had to be a weird panic thing there. But what is the... Like, if this is the territory, this one was like outside even after it stopped like panicking? Why are they... I feel like I should just never look at that pen because it's always going to be stupid. Let's get this filled up so we don't have to worry about that. God, I miss when we didn't have to either spend all fucking day fixing territory or mod it to not be stupid. I'm going to continuously complain about it, and I need to stop because it's a rant you've heard so many times before. What are we doing? Nothing. Because we're doing ichthyes and fossils. Okay, bad content. Terrible, just bad content. Okay, we got a single piece of Suchomimus amber. Yeah, okay. There's no, like, good loadout we can do there. You do this. Let's check those ichthyes, see what we need for the money to hatch these guys. Social humble. Did I... What did I do to fix these guys? Okay, the aggressive ones are going to mess that up. So are the intolerants. Did I get lucky? Or did I actually do something to make these not bad? I honestly don't remember. We're not even going to look. Because it worked out, we're not going to question it. If it looks good, let it be. So we hatch these 3 potential alphas, and then just some other dudes who are fine. And then we can go do the expedition again. Once we get the money, that is. So I guess, yeah, we'll wait for the money. So we're missing the logistics we need to do the expedition. I think it's worth actually putting it into the cheaper expeditions guide, because as soon as we finish this expedition, we're done with James Cameron, right? He goes off to the set of Avatar 3 and we never see him again. So we'll just put the point in, focus on this dig. We don't have to worry about having somebody else to pair with him. It's a good optimization for the end game. You know, it's probably worth taking a look at the Dilos. There's probably a few potential skin and pattern colors we haven't seen with these guys that are interesting. Here's the Champlain Letho. We got a Gambia Papurana, which might be cool if we could see him, but unfortunately he's completely concealed by a single tree, rendering visibility impossible. That's the best we can do. Great Sandy Pilo. Pilo is definitely an interesting color palette. I feel like there's got to be an absolutely gangbusters Dilophosaurus with this pattern. Like, it looks good. Great Sandy's not it, though. Limpopo Calcarana, that's pretty cool, too. I like the different, like, reds and purples on the body. That's a good-looking Dilo. No, I like that one. That's solid. Frill could be better, but it's not awful here. Solar Papu, Quillian Rana, so that's like a desaturated film Dilo almost, in a sense. It's not awful. I mean, the film pattern's always going to look good just because you have the red and yellows of the frill that's so iconic on the pattern always. Like, there's no base color that changes the way the frill looks, so it's always going to look good because it's just black on some color with bright frill, and that's always going to work. Then you're an old one, I think, right? 15? No. Oh, 13's old. Yeah, 13 was old, and so is 15. Cool. Are you not the carcass I just... Yeah, okay, yeah, you are. Yeah. Kentros are sorting their shit out still. The territory is at least less broken. I say that. What is that weird gap specifically around the viewing dome? Oh, is it because the viewing dome... Yeah, the viewing dome breaks up the territory. So when the territory decays, it decays from the edges inward, which means it decays also from the viewing dome outward, I guess. And then down here, it's been refreshed because there's a Kentrosaurus right here. So that means, actually, if you have a large enclosure and you're struggling with your creatures maintaining their territories well, the viewing domes will actually make it worse because it gives the territory another angle to decay from. It's not just going to decay from the outside, it's going to decay from the outside and from the inside viewing dome areas. I would hope the decay rate evens that out, but I think it still makes some sense that, like, the domes are going to make it somewhat worse because the edges can be... Like, the interior should be maintained by the herd, but may not be. You know what? It's kind of a wash. Maybe it makes it worse. It's hard to really say, I guess. Another dead ichthy. Our eggs are almost done. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go egg. We'll only look at these guys if we see one that looks really interesting in the release animation. We got a few different colors. The one that's kind of like green looking is kind of interesting. Yeah, this one. Green and pink. That's Amazon Pilo. That's certainly a vibe. Interesting. It feels very like unrealistic. It feels like a toy. Not a color combo I would associate with any sort of real animal beyond like maybe like a tropical bird, which is really not the vibe you want on an ichthyosaur. This is worth noting. This 100% fussy Dracorex, we just did another batch because of the Dracorex die-off. We somehow got one that's social humble without fussy. So somehow, in the trait selection pool, 100% fussy was dropped. And I have not the slightest clue how that could happen because we've never seen that before. So it's got to be extremely rare for that to get bumped. And I'm kind of at a loss as to how that would ever happen. Huh. All right, Baryonyx pen is built, so we can get these guys finally done. So what we could try again is if we want to keep with the default, and then do the Camp Cretaceous ones, then we could do that. And then that would be theoretically all 4 film/show designs. Fussy stays. Social humble. I don't know what these guys have for intelligent. Not 50% intelligent. Okay. So let's cancel thirsty. We could minimize... No, let's do... We'll do humble. Do humble, no large appetite. Yeah. Okay. Cheaper synth with you. 354. Okay, not too bad. The Dracos are currently being flown over. I'm not going to take the time to go through all of them. We've seen plenty of Dracorex. All right, fossils. We did have a bunch of fossils from before that we never processed. And we've received a single new piece of Suchomimus. Wow. Just atrocious. 4, 4, 3. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Cheaper incubation. I mean, I guess you're the only one on hand, but we are just about done with these Baryonyx. But I think we'll still put her on that task because we don't have much money right now anyway. And I think we want to finish the Sucho expedition so we can fire the digger ASAP. So I think actually investing the money in hatching Baryonyxes is not worthwhile. We will look, though. Humble, long-lived, intelligent, fussy, fit. Fussy, aggressive. So aggressive, we don't want to hatch because that'll mess up the humble. So humble, intelligent, and then this kind of whatever one. 3 mil or 2 mil 4. Baryonyx is, we can't tell. Well, Baryonyx is, I think, like a 2 or a 3 social or something, maybe. It's not that high. Oh, goodbye, Nodosaurus. I guess we'll see when the time comes if we want to just hatch 3 or 4 or whatever. We should probably hatch more. Yeah, actually, no. We should absolutely hatch 4 of these. For sure. Because the Suchomimus is going to have a larger social group, probably, and take up more space for sure. So we might as well invest in a few extra Baryonyxes, or in this case, 1. Because we'll have the space to make use of them. We'll do that. We're going to get Nodosaurus out. Is that another dead? No, that's the one. We're going to get Nodosaurus out soon, too, to replace these. So after the Dracorex is cleared out, we'll work on Nodosaurus. We'll do that off video. So, none of the current new batch of Nodosaurs are humble, so we can only hatch 2. We've got this guy who's Champlain Valley Paparana, and the weird thing to me is that like the colors and everything don't look bad. He's just got like a little bit of green in the cracks. Like he's just got a little bit of moss growing on him, which is certainly an interesting aesthetic, I guess. It's like he was covered in mold and then he got it scrubbed down, but it didn't really get into the cracks too well. I mean, he's got some green on his body, actually. That's why the green is there. It's just this color green doesn't really match with like the slight green on his legs. The other one here is Mangrove Papurana, which is certainly a choice. Look how pink his ass is. Why is his ass so pink? What the fuck? Weird. Yeah, the pink counter shading on the blue-green does not work for me. That's a weird combo of colors. That's very strange. Very weird. Crowd, you're assigning far too much to me stating that movie wasn't bad. I I don't care about that movie. I don't give a shit about Gen 1 Transformers. I really don't care. We found it. We found poop. And some trilobites. Not nearly enough, of course, to pay for the dig, but you know what? Any little rebate is good. And actually, finally, a good amount of Suchomimus fossils, too. Probably because, yeah, Nigrosaurus is almost done, or is done, or is close to it, and we've got a good amount of Herrerasaurus fossils. So it makes sense that we'd start seeing more Suchomimus. You can process those. We'll have to continue pushing the team out here to get this finished. Go, Jimmy Cameron. Take your submarine and head to the middle of the African desert and get me fossils. Found a weird inconsistency in the game with the way it treats discounts. If you'll notice here, $2,700,000. $3,240,000 needed to hatch these without the discount applied, of course. Right? But this is not red. And the reason it's not red is we can actually do this hatch. Because once the discount's applied, we do have enough money. Yeah, and it only shows insufficient funds if we don't. So for whatever reason, this specific financial calculation to hatch the dinosaur takes into account the traits of your people. Whereas we've never seen that previously, where the cheaper XYZ works. Like for the synthesis, you actually need the full money, right? Same with the expeditions, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It's possible the expeditions, I've never just noticed it, but... But definitely we haven't... That's the first time we've at least caught any kind of discount in-game that actually, like, takes your current money into account in conjunction with the traits of the scientists. Usually the traits of the scientists just don't count for that, you know, first pass. Are you allowed to even try to do this step? Okay, this time we actually got double gold from our expedition. So that's a lot of money back. That's pretty good. Still not done with Suchomimus, but maybe one more expedition and it'll be cleaned up, hopefully. Throw you on that. Return to the field. One last time with James Cameron. And then hopefully he can be fired and our profit margin goes up even further. Well, let's see if this is actually the last expedition we need to do. So some coprolites and trilobites again. You know, a match made in heaven, I guess. We're not going to dig too deep into the implications of that. Yeah, so Sucho's done. So here's the nice thing, right? This is theoretically, we're intending for this to be the last dinosaur we research, dig up, and extract the fossils for. So we can actually let all of these Tyrannosaur and Nigrosaur fossils just sit here in storage forever. Because we have no intention to make use of either species. And that is exactly what we're going to do. Also, look at how perfectly we timed that. All right, James Cameron. Time for you to go back to making movies. I don't need you anymore. So we don't have anywhere near enough money for Suchomimus, but we will just kind of work on that. We need to check the park rating stuff here, but we were just protested, so it hasn't recovered yet. But we definitely need a hotel, so I'll get that in. All right, Sucho time. So we're just going to go ahead and favorite the patterns, do the random pattern, and then just do the random skin. That way we don't get blank. Because especially for the Suchomimus, the pattern is really nice. We'll do this. These guys can be intelligent, 75%. Antisocial. Yeah, so I think we do that. We get rid of all the negatives, and then we just do 2 pips of humble, call it a day. Cheaper synth with you. Oh, I guess we just with you and you. Yeah, sure. Great. Okay. We got a hotel in the park. Hooray. A new hotel, I mean. Amenities, though, are still pretty good. No config issues. Oh, the hotel is not actually finished? No, it's finished. It just isn't. I just want to figure out my economy. Why you gotta protest me? Well, yeah, there's the accommodation rating. So, yeah, we won't really know what the amenities are going to be at until after this. Stop dying! Stop dying! So, the first wave of Suchos, we got 1 aggressive humble, and then intelligent fussy, intelligent fussy, intelligent fussy, 2 of which have humble. So, if we bred this one, it would be the alpha, and it has humble, so it's not so bad. However, it's not intelligent, it is expensive, and if anything's going to result in a fight between the Baryonyx and the Suchos, it's probably aggressive. So I'm inclined to hatch just these 3. It's already 4 million bucks, so it's going to be pricey. The time has come. Oh, no, it hasn't. I lied to you all. Gentle viewers, I have deceived you because fan needs a break. All right, the Suchos are in. They need sand because unlike their friend Baryonyx, they are sandy boys and not rocky boys. They don't need much sand, though. So we'll just mix some sand in with the existing rock, I guess, and call it good. We got a Death Valley Pulcrana, white on kind of sand color, I guess. Limpopo Pelophylax. Not bad. Amazon Papurana. I want to see you not in the trees, friend Suchomimus. Can you... Don't look at that fence. That's not for you. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. That one looks like it's pretty cool. Kind of like a different riff on the film canon Suchomimus, if you want to call it that. I guess it's not really film canon because it's never actually seen in the films, but the website design for Jurassic World. The blue and yellow. No, I'm not going to see Five Nights at Freddy's. Why would I watch that? Ah, there he is. He's actually more green than I thought at first. Like it's a aquamarine blue-green. Cool look. It's a good Sucho. So these guys are 3 words are hard. 3 population, 3 social, whatever you want to call it. I still think of it as social because in the first game it was social was the dinosaur's need for its own species and population was the need for the entire enclosure. So we should breed more of these. They are worth a nice 767 points when they're intelligent. So definitely do want more. We'll need a little bit more sand, but we got a lot of space for water and forest here. We should make sure they're not their intelligent radius isn't bigger than the Baryonyx's, and it looks like it's not. This looks pretty similar. Where's our 1 intelligent Bary? There he is. Yeah, basically the same. Medical team, you went home already, but there's worms in my cute little Sinosauropteryx population, and I don't like it. Take care of it. Okay, we'll just do another round. Why have you fragmented? Why have you done this? They'll be fine. They'll be fine. They're probably panicked out from the medical team coming in and darting them, which is why they ran off to the side of the enclosure, I would imagine. Suchomimus, round 2. Cheaper synth with a friend and another friend. Just has to be that. After we get the Suchos out, I think we'll focus on some more lagoon creatures. I kind of want to see how far we can push this lagoon, just for future reference. It's kind of a bit of science I want to do. You dead Dryosaurus, that's expected. That is not anything to be worried about. Okay, here's our eggs. We're going to hatch, if I click back in the game, Gambia Calcarana, Humble Intelligent. And then we got Aquilian, Humble Intelligent. And we're going to throw this Amazon guy in there just to see him. And this other one's another Gambia, so who cares? It's literally the same skin and pattern. So we're not going to hatch him. He's too expensive anyway. So boom, boom, get them. And then after that, we can go over here to the lagoon. Set ourselves up with maybe another batch of Styxosaurus. We literally only have 2 of these. So I think that's... Oh, we don't have the genetics for this. Ichthyosaurus. Then while we wait... Nope, can't do that either. They are all 12s. Well, do we want to invest points? I actually kind of think I might want to invest points if I can. But I can't! Haha, never mind. Yeah, okay. So we just can't do those. So what we'll do then is we'll focus on big expensive lagoon creatures, and we'll add some smaller stuff around the park for other dinosaurs that don't take a lot of staff and a lot of time. We could actually do Yutais. They're pretty damn good. Let's see what we got for space in the park for Yutais. Yeah, the margins are really good. All right, fucking guest protest. God damn it. Protesting me because my employees are assholes. Is that fair? No. All right, yeah. Do this. More Yutyrannus. We'll just have a ton of big carnivores and big aquatic carnivores, and that'll be cool, I guess. Sure. 4 stars! We've done it! We've gotten 4 whole stars. Incredible work. We can't do this because we're hatching Yutais. Yes, true. New Suchos just dropped. Are you guys legitimately mad at me? Yes. A tiny amount of sand is enough to drive you over the edge. The Suchomimus wakes up, doesn't see enough sand in his apartment, and chooses murder. Sure. Very well. Alright. Are they all on the ground? Yes. Are they all happy? Yes. Cool. 6 Suchomimus. Okay. Starting with Sucho number 4. Was you. What do we got? Another very green fellow, but with darker striping. Not bad. Not bad. Amazon Pelophylax. We got Aquilian Calcarana hiding here in the trees. That is disgusting pea green on white. That's gross and I hate it. And here's the Gambia Calcarana. I don't think that works for me either. I like the Gambia coloring quite a lot, but this like green on red look doesn't do it here. If it was a darker green maybe, but this like light green is just disgusting most times. So I think the winner of the fashion show is still this one, Amazon Paparana. That's still Miss America or whatever there. Oh, well, we got the whole crew feeding right now, though. That's a good look. And the one photo bombing in the background, looking the other way, like I'm above feeding from a fish feeder. Goddamn nerds. The Yutyrannus are completed and being airlifted. We can do a group of Styxosaurus. Boop, and a boop, and a boop. You're going to have to be... rested. There might be an argument here. So we could put a point into the genetics of this welfare specialist. The problem is we do the incubation anyway. How much money is it? 43,650 from 42,750. You know what? I'm just going to do it. It makes the squad a little more flexible for who is assigned to what job. Did I just do the wrong one? I think I just did the wrong one.
Transportation complete.
I think I just clicked the wrong scientist because that was a 13. I did, but not terminally so. We got the cheaper one in there at least. It was supposed to be you and not the incubation person. Whoopsies. Well, that was just bad. Oh well. I mean, the Carnotaurs are horribly inaccurate in that movie, but they do look cool, so I'll give them that. The movie Dinosaur, for anybody not reading chat. Alright, so we had 5 of these originally. Yes. Okay, so 6 is the first new one. You are Mangrove Papurana Yutyrannus. 7, Great Sandy. We can go normal speed, Great Sandy Pilo. Gambia Papurana. I mean, these all look pretty similarly good. None of these are like... They're all standout, so none of them are exceptionally standout, right? If they're all good, none of them can be amazing, right? Because they're all good. Are you... Oh, no, he's doing a social. I thought he was sniffing his ass. You can't do that on this stream, man. It's not allowed. But no, he was just bumping him. It's fine. That's okay. You can do that. Comfort 96%. Missing a prey feeder and a little bit of forest. I can totally hook you up with that. Not a problem. 1 feeder of goats and forest. Creep it down into the water a little bit. That's probably fine. There you go. Good as new. And an Ichthyosaur has croaked. All right. The Carnos in Jurassic Park aren't exceptionally accurate either. I feel like the ones in Jurassic Park are maybe better, but it's not super close. Both of them have bad arms, and both of them are oversized, so it's like neither really wins. Ooh, Social Humble Fussy. Awesome. I'll take all 3 of these. Give me these. $2 million bucks. We definitely should do the cheaper, though, so we'll hatch these off screen. Styx. Wave 2 completed. Look at this fine chap. Yukon Pilophylax. That is a beautiful Styx. Love you. Not bad either. The black and green is a good look. Thalar Papurana. I like the gold on the neck as well. And a Yukon Pulcrana with bioluminescence. What a winning trio of Styxosaurus. Holy shit. Fantastic group. Environmental needs are still great. Current alpha is rubbish. We got a better alpha. So we could totally put out like more sticks. Which we probably will. Because these guys are pretty good appeal for their space they take up in the park. Troodon's also completed. Chucking out 10 more of these guys in here and just hoping they fit. Because it's a pretty big pen that is being underutilized. So we might as well use it. Can you please go near the borders to expand the territory? Come on, guy. There we go. There we go. Get in there. Okay. Next. So. We currently don't have the welfare specialist, but we do have everybody else here ready to go. Why don't we do some Archelons? We only have 4 of those. We'll grab some Toidles. Toidle. Fun. We continue our push ever closer to 5 stars. More Archelons. Ooh, this one looks nice, but that might be the dark nighttime lighting making it look like it's a black and white Archelon. That's Yukon Rana. It actually is a black and white Archelon. Cool. Limpopo Calco, we've probably seen that before. And a Limpopo Pilo. How do you guys feel about the enclosure? You appear to be still good with 2 platforms, 1 fishy, 90% open space. Area, though, is basically at the limit. So I would say no more Archelons. Only 8 fit in this enclosure. We actually hit the limit. The Ichthy's... Oh, we have no comfort data. Well, that's fine. Somebody will get to it shortly. We're working on more sauropods. We've got Apatosaurus ready to go once we finish resting up the incubator person. And then I want to do Brachys as well, so we might as well get those. Bam, 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 go. Because both of those territories, we have more trees than we need. I cannot believe that every time I look at this enclosure, the Kentra territory is bad. This is seriously the 6th time in the last 2 hours, which is how long I've been recording this episode for, that this has happened, and it's driving me up a goddamn wall. I just don't know why the territory is always the worst. I mean, I know why, because it's bullshit. But, like, fix it. Come on. Stop it. Get help. Kentrosaurus, you need help. Maybe I need a better alpha. Maybe we need some Kentrosaurus. You might want to take a quick look at them. Okay, well, clearly I'm not putting out enough with that low brush size, huh? Why is it just getting worse? Oh no, because I put out ground leaf. I clicked on the wrong one. Oh no. Oh no, everything's bad. Okay. We're going to do this. We're going to do this right. We're going to delete everything inside the territory. Because we put down some amount of shit leaf that we don't need. We got to fix it. Okay. They need some forest. A little bit of forest. Right here. They need a bunch of ground fiber. Put the ground fiber right here. Okay. That's all good. Now we got a big old bald patch. Brocky's missing tall nut. So let's work on the tall nut. Filling in the gap in between the zone. All of the tall nut. I guess we'll fill in over here with all of the tall nut as well. Okay, they're good. Maybe a little bit extra. Apatosaurus, you're good. Para, you're good. Kentros are still good. Galleys are good. Okay. So then we got a big bald patch we'll fill in when we add more sauropods, and that'll be fine. You're missing ground leaf. Do we need tall leaf for the Apatos? Yes. So we actually do want tall leaf. So we'll put a little bit there for the Dracos, hopefully. Okay. Well, salvage that situation, I guess. 4.5 stars. Cool. Let's hatch some Brocs. 2001, 2001. Fussy Humble, Large Appetite, and Fussy Humble. That seems fine to me. Cheaper, and you. Okay. And then the next thing to synth. Do we have comfort info? No! Where is my team? I guess they're just busy. Okay. I believe we said we could easily... Why the fuck did you just all die? Those are probably old galleys. We put out a new wave at some point. I believe we said we had enough room for more sticks. Oh, right, but we need 3 staff to do those, so we can't do those while we're hatching other stuff. Correct. Unless... Okay. Do we have... Can we look at the genes? Yeah. Social Fussy, Humble Social. The Styx 4 is the perfect alpha. Not going to die anytime soon. So what we can do probably is pop over here and just nerf the Styx genome. Because we don't actually need these traits. We just need to get this down to a 10 if we can. Bingo. Dino DNA. Except it's not a dino, and you know. New sauropods are out. We got our 2 Brachies, which are just JP3 Brachies, so no reason to show them. Sonoran Pulcrana Apato and a Death Valley Papyrana Apato, which both are just as bland as you could imagine. Pen's doing pretty good. We might not want any more. The Brachies definitely we pushed up on Tallnut and Forest. There's not much left. The Apatos also up on Tall Leaf to about all they could be. Yeah. I think we'll leave that alone. No more of you. We'll focus on the aquatics now. And maybe some of the carnivores. And maybe replacing some of the deaths when they happen, apparently. So, Styx. Aggressive. Maybe not. We'll take these 2. We can't. Well, we'll hatch them off screen. The usual. Okay, new peak, 4.8 stars. However, we did just have all the Ceratosauruses die, so we need to bring them back in. Drinks 98, everything else 100. No config issues except for shopping slightly. Okay, things are looking pretty good. We need to do a quick refill here. And we need to get more Ceratos. And the Styxos are also 2 minutes out. So that'll be pretty good. Getting very close to finishing. All right, let's get these sticks out. More Styxosaurus. Oh, you're talking about Candy Cryo. I see. Looking good, Styxosauruses. Missing fish. That I can totally, if you are actually missing fish, I can totally hook you up with those. Snoran Lethobates and a Limpopo Pelophylax, which I feel like we've seen multiples of these, but it is pretty good. Oh no, they're actually good. They still only need 1 fish. Okay. And how are your other environmental needs? I feel like we can cram up to like 10 Styxosaurus in here if we want. If you wouldn't mind, Ranger Team, fix this. You're literally right here. Get the mobile vet in here as well. Okay. Then yes, Ceratosaurus 4. Nothing though as far as good traits go. So we'll take these 3. We have $5 million. I don't even need cheaper anymore. So for whatever reason, at this point, firing the scientists and with the amount of money we're making, like, we're just full gas pedal mode. We're just making tons of profit. I don't even take pictures anymore. Also, holy shit. Why is drinks at 92%? 4.7 stars again, I guess. So that makes sense. Okay. Where are we going to cram in more drinkies? I can't help but notice that there's no apparent demand for drinks. Suspicious. Well, let's get the Ceratos out and then worry about that, I guess. Well, this is a bad gate sabotage. Most of the double gates worked, but this sabotage has been so expansive they have managed to hit paired gates and take down both. So that's a little bit of a bump in the road here. Oh, you're actually closer. Why don't you get that? And then this. And you can get the Troodon gate because you're literally on top of it. And then close the other herbivore gate before they realize they can escape. Go. And this is why we double gate. Bam. Contained. Come on, before the galleys know they can escape. Nice. No. Yes! Go team. Go team. Okay, injury. Okay. Oh, somebody managed to destroy a car. Are you fucking kidding me? Now, man? Why'd you have to do it now when I'm getting sabotaged? Sprain. Oh, poor little baby sprained his ankle, murdering my innocent employees. Oh, no. To be fair, it's highly likely that team was pathfinding poorly. I wondered at one point why my status checks weren't happening, and I found the Jeep just sitting here in the corner, not doing anything. So it's entirely plausible that that's what happened. Lonely. You don't say. Died of old age, you don't say. Okay, we need Muttaburrasauruses. ASAP. And then we probably need Polacanthus as well. So, Muttaburras, 3. Get me the cheaper synthesis. Yes. Ceratos back into the park. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully the space is fine and get these shelters open. Okay. Not too disastrous. Quite. At least not disastrous yet. Alright, Muttaburrasauruses. 4 only? And a clutch, I guess? Fine. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Then when these Ceratos are out, we can do Polacanthus and maybe another clutch of Muttaburra just to keep them above 4, I guess, if we want. How are you doing? 5 Corythos? Oh, we need Corythosaurus. Yeah, they're all past lifespan too. Okay. Well, it looks like that's going to be the thing we're pushing for here to finish up the park a little bit, is species that are close to dying that need to be dealt with. 99% now. And that's 4.8. And that's 25 species because the Ceratos count as being the park, even though they can't be seen yet. Which is probably why we got to 48. Alright, Muttaburras. See if we got anything interesting here. We're gonna watch this. I mean, they're always interesting. Actually, I don't know if we've seen that pattern yet. That black and white pattern on the striping is kind of neat. Like the black stripe with the white outline. No, that's sick. What are you? Papurana. Cool. Polacanthus is needed, but we need Corythosaurus first, I think. Cheaper synthesis with a partner. Okay, Ceratos are down. Oh, Sinosauropteryx died of old age, presumably. So we need those as well. I'm putting dinosaurs to get 5 stars because that's how you win the game. That's how you finish a park. You get 5 stars. That's all we have left to do is get the 5 stars. Everything else is completed. Yeah, 58, 59. So the Sinosauropteryx are also needed. Last Cerato coming down. Mutta attacking the fence. All right, Ceratosaurs. You're happy? Good. What do we got? We got a crappy looking Death Valley Calcarana. We've got somebody in the trees. Oh, Sonoran Rana is just essentially film, if not completely film. I can't tell if he's got the right head color or if he's just sand colored. I think he's just sandy colored. I legitimately... No, that's not the film one. That's just... But it's like a good look. I mean, it's like a good counterpart for the film one. Like a female version of the film one, almost. And then Mangrove Calcarana. That's alright. Not the worst. Yeah, it's like a sunburned Ceratosaurus. Absolutely. He's peeling. Or she, or whatever. Oh, another dead Sinosauropteryx. Maybe. Yes. Okay. Okay. Corythosaurs. Take them all. I don't care what they have. How did we get another not fussy? This is the only stream where this has happened, and it's happened twice. And I don't know why. It is a mystery. Sinosauropteryx next. How many Polacanthus are left in the park? 2. Sure. Yeah, I guess the welfare specialist will join you on that task. All right. Corythosaurus, what do we got? Get them out. Blue one looks interesting in the front. Some interesting ones here, maybe. Let's pause before they all run into the trees. That's not awful. It looks like he's just got mud on his back. Quillian, Pelophylax. I do like the red crest. It's alright. Gambia Pulcrana. See, that one looks a little more cohesive because the purple, like, looks like it's a deliberate color palette, but I'm not sure I like all these purples and deep reds have blended together like this. I don't know about that. It looks kind of just muddied up. I mean, none of these are awful, except maybe this one. Svalbard Pilo. Is that not what we saw before? No, Quillian Pilo. So Pilo's the red crest, the very red crest. Okay. Yeah, he definitely had a lot of Gatorade in him for sure. Are you actually missing ground fiber though? No, you're a liar and a deceiver. Yep, you're good. Sinosauropteryxes. All of them, I don't care what their stats are. Just give me them. Cheaper incubation with you. Okay, and then we're going to do Polacanthuses, Polacanthi. 4.8 stars. What's the ratings doing? Ah, we need shops. Okay. Well, let's work on shops off screen. 4.9 stars and a dead Brachie.
I wish I could share with you all that I know.
And five stars.
However, you're
all right. We did it. I don't know if we need the dead Brachie for that. I can't believe that we got 5 stars at the same instance the Brachie died. And hello, Turtle Sniper memes. Welcome to the stream. So I'm not sure if we should count that in. 362% appeal at the end here. We're missing a bathroom. 97, 90, and 97 on shop. So actually the shop coverage is not even good yet. So we kind of just stumbled into 5. Yeah, this is a custom Jurassic challenge, which has taken an ungodly 24 hours to beat. But we're done. It's over. I guess the 2 additional Baryonyxes were the big thing that pushed us over there. That was another 600 appeal. And then I put in additional viewing galleries to improve the visibility of the Baryonyx, Ceratosaurus, the Herreras, and Dilos. So this viewing gallery, this one, and this one. And yeah, we put in some small shops down here that immediately filled up to capacity as well. So, we're there. We made it. All right.
So well done to you.
I'm just curious if this 5 stars is going to go away now that Brachie's dead. Oh yeah, no, I have 1,000 hours in JWE1. Thank you for the follow. That hit at the right time of my life where I needed a game to lose myself in over and over again, i.e. graduate school. Okay, so if the appeal has taken a dip, which it really doesn't look like it has, that would be where the death of the Brachie counted in. I mean, it looks to me like it's stably 5 stars. All right, well, we did it. So let's pause here and count that as the canonical population. So we have in the park 190 dinosaurs through 25 species. We're rocking 3 Amargas, 6 Apatos, 6 Berry, 4 Brachies, 3 Ceratos, 10 Corytho, 5 Dilo, 8 Dracorex, 6 Dryosaurus, 23 galleys, 5 Herreras, 5 Kentros, even though I was going to breed more. 7 Mutta, 7 Nasuto, 2 Nodo, 12 Para, 4 Polacanthus, 13 Sinosauropteryx, 7 Struthies, 6 Suchomimus, 16 Troodons, and 10 Yutyrannus. And our highly profitable lagoon contains 8 Archelons, 7 Ichthyosaurs, and 7 Styxosaurus. I'm genuinely surprised that the Archelon is the most populous creature in this lagoon. 7 Styxosaurus. I thought we did... No, we did 2, 3, and 2. That's why it's 7. Yeah. Yeah, I have all the DLC packs. I buy all the DLC as soon as it hits. I have enough money that I can do that without caring. Which is to say that I don't have much money, but enough that I don't care about a $20 DLC pack. The Ichthyes, yeah, I'm genuinely surprised it's only 7. But I guess it's because we had a few bad batches, and all the original wave died off. So it's just the 2 inferior later batches that survived. Still, I mean, actually, they're only worth 117. Thanks for the bits and the cheer. That is the first time I've ever had one of those. I don't even know how those work. All right, well, we'll end this episode here. That's the finale for this park. Until next time.